Hello everybody, this is Orange Galen and this is my update video. So, if you've been following me, you know I haven't posted anything in months up until just recently. And this is kind of like an update video to say where I'm kind of standing on things. So, to start with, I did want to keep doing videos, but yeah, because it was like 2020, 2021, you know, with like the entire world basically going down the drain, I wanted to keep putting videos to keep people entertained. However, I started to feel that as well, and my enthusiasm just kind of like also went down the drain for doing that kind of stuff. So like it was a delayed sort of thing. I got through 2020, but 2021 happened, and it just kind of fell apart on me. So yeah. The other thing, and the other major thing really, is because YouTube is being YouTube still, and it's only getting worse, and it is not a good place for like reactors or content creators like what I do for small time people or even larger people, because demonetization or just YouTube saying banned, just all that kind of stuff, and it makes me not want to post videos because then they get copyright striked and then my channel gets disabled again, which I honestly have still not gotten over, and that's some of the reason why I haven't posted a lot, is just because it still irks me that my first channel got disabled, and it's just it annoys me, and that YouTube can just do that without any warning, and the whole corporate shenanigans thing going on. So, yeah, also going on to the future, I was going to save this for later, but going on to the future, I'll have to, like, change how my videos go, and that's more editing that I have to do that I kind of don't want to do. Next thing, as you may know, I already have a job, and that job takes up a lot of my time, and I have work weird hours, so there's no real set day where I can just sit down and record, and usually I just get, like, a day on, or like a day off, and then 3 days on, day off, 2 days, day off. But it's all over the place, so there's no like real time where I can, or not when I can, but just like where I have like enough time, you could say. Just like a set sort of period of time where I can record stuff, and I would always have to like cram things in. Like I always feel rushed, and I don't like doing videos rushed, you know? It's just kind of throws me off, where it's like I'm more forcing myself to do that rather than it comes naturally. So that's another reason why I haven't done videos, because it's like I have to like cram it into the limited time that I have when I'm not at work. So yeah, and work is also tiring, so it's like after work I'm like dead for the next hour afterwards. So yeah. Another thing, a smaller thing, is that I was working at that camp that I was doing videos at before. However, I was in like a higher position, so I had less time, and I was taking on more responsibility, so I just didn't have time to edit and record videos there, so that's a minor reason. Another thing is a little bit more personal, is like kind of family stuff, where it's just like I do these videos, I want to do these videos, and I kind of enjoy doing them. But then you get the whole, it's like, oh, you should be doing something better with your time, or it's like you do something that makes you money, and like this doesn't really, or at all. So it's like you should do stuff that's like important, but then they also hit you with the do stuff that you like, do stuff that you enjoy. So it's the whole like positive but negative reinforcement kind of thing, where it's like I can't really tell kind of thing, where like if they want me to do these or if they want me to not do these, because, well, I mean, it's like they don't really care, but also it's like, oh, you could be doing something better with your time, and it's just like hearing that constantly, it's just brings you down, you know. And that's another reason. I mean, not to shit on my parents, obviously, but it's just like it gets tiring, you know, and it just brings you down after a while. But then I started doing it, and then they're like, oh, hey, you're doing it again. Great for you. And it's just like, before you're saying that, it's like, I should be doing something better. And it's like, So, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, so those are my main reasons why I haven't been doing videos lately. So, now we get on to some more positive stuff that I will be coming back. I do not have a set schedule yet of when I'm doing stuff. I do have a couple other videos that I recorded. They're going to be like shorter things. Still need to edit them. Still need to edit the last Beaufry episode that I recorded back in April. So that's the thing. That'll be coming out, and then I'll be doing more regular things, or getting back into it and doing other stuff. Getting back into the series that I had started and then just never finished, like Konosuba, and still need to do that Saga of Tanya, the evil movie. But yeah, I will be back for more stuff, and some people commented that the Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest is going to get an anime adaptation, and I'm just like, great! Because I've watched the rest of it in the dub, I'm going to wait for the dub. So, yeah, I'm going to be waiting until the dub gets released for the 100-Year Quest. Sorry people that hate dub, but that's how I roll, because I watched the entire series in the dub, so I'm not going to just suddenly switch, aside from the OVAs, which obviously aren't dubbed. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the 100-Year Quest whenever that comes out. I get into other shows as well. But also I want to branch out and do some different things. And eventually I'm going to learn how to use a different editing program, because if you've been following me for a while, you know my gripes with iMovie and how much it is just garbage. And the whole, like, they keep taking things out of it, and, like, they expect people to be happy about it. So another corporate shenanigans kind of thing. But eventually I'm going to get into, like, doing actual, like, software editing, or not software editing, but, like, movie editing programs. So that'll be a little bit of a learning curve for me, because I'm more of a learn by doing rather than reading the manual, which they never come with a manual nowadays. It's all online, which, but yeah, I will eventually be getting into, like, Adobe Premiere, I think, is the one that I have at the moment that I haven't used yet, but I'll be getting back into that, or I'll be trying to use that for videos in the future. Oh, speaking of the videos, because YouTube, talked about that before, but YouTube being YouTube, depending on what I'm doing, I'm probably going to have to edit my videos differently, so you're not going to be getting, like, how I've been editing them is that I just take, I still have, like, the what I'm watching and myself in the pictures, but I don't have any sort of, like, gap in betweens, as in, like, it's always there, but I always, like, edit out a lot of stuff, but it's all just like a continuous, there's something here, there's me, and I could cut out like 3 minutes in between those segments, but still all together, and YouTube doesn't like that. So there's going to be parts where it's like there's not going to be video, there's not going to be sound of what I'm watching, because YouTube, I need to cooperate with YouTube's stupid algorithms. So, and it's also doubly annoying, because that means more editing for me and trying to figure out what YouTube likes that I could, like, get away with, and it's just annoying. I've talked about that before, but it's just so expect some change-ups in my formula, which means more editing for me, which also is another reason why videos have not gotten out, because it's like literally every single video, aside from the first one of Beaufry, has been blocked, aside from redirects. And that's another thing. I'll have to revamp my BitChute thing, my redirect thing, because people have commented that, like, some of them aren't available or whatnot, so it's like I'll just have to, like, kind of figure out what's on that, because I haven't logged onto that in a while, so yeah. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've covered everything that I wrote on my sticky notes, because I need to write this stuff out, because otherwise I just forget things, and I'm like, oh, I should have done that earlier. Oh yeah, speaking of another thing that I did not write down, I've been getting into Pokemon Unite, so I'll put my trainer ID down in the description or something somewhere below, so add me on your list if you play that. I play on my iPad, I don't have a Switch, which, I mean, there's nothing really on the Switch that is like, oh, I must have it, so, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I really don't have anything else. So comment down below on anything, just anything really. Keep watching for more stuff in the future. And I guess this is it. So this has been Orange Gillen, and I will see you all later.